Alright guys, so while I have the opportunity to record this recap, which I'm gonna go as fast as I can during a Heat halftime, which I don't think it's gonna matter, but we're gonna start off right away before jumping into the Florida Panthers video after the Heat game, because right now the Heat game is going on. And yeah, folks, let's get started. So it is the Miami Hurricanes versus the Virginia Cavaliers. It is an ACC matchup, and you know, the Hurricanes already getting themselves some trouble. Van Dijk coming back on the start since he didn't even play last week because of the injury, but he's back, and I would say he was okay. He wasn't great today, but let's see what happens here. So in the first drive, we had the punts after 5 plays, with Allen running 3 yards, second and 7. Van Dijk completing to 8 for 8 yards is Kobe Young. First, that gets us first down, and since then we didn't even get any yards. It's a no gain for AJ Allen, and 2 straight plays incomplete, and we have forced a punt. Virginia Cavaliers turn, and we start off with Tony Muskett, who is a quarterback. Pass complete to Malik Washington for 9 yards, second and 1. Paris Jones for 2 yards. That gives him the first down. Pass incomplete, second and 10. Muskett's pass complete to Malik Washington for 9 yards. Third and 1. Paris Jones run for 7 yards. That's good for the first. First and 10. Pass incomplete for Fields, broken up by Davis. However, there was a penalty on Miami for roughing the passer by Bain, who was a big talking point last week, being the number 1 freshman defender from the Clemson game. He's got himself some trouble with a roughing the passer. I mean, I don't know what to make of that roughing the passer call. So, as I'm trying to plug this in, now that leads him to the first down anyway. First and 10, Muskett was sacked by Magoa, lost 3 yards. So, okay, good stuff. Second and 13, incomplete. Great. Third and 13, defense blown. Muskett's pass complete to Malachi Fields for 15 yards, and that's good for first down. First and 10, Muskett scrambles for 8 yards. Second and 8, Hollins for 8 yards. First, that gives him the first down. First and goal, Hollins for 4 yards, and the second and goal, just only a yard in from the 1. Touchdown for Cavaliers. PAT is good, and Virginia right away gets them on top. It's 7-0. Then what does Van Dijk do? Let's see. AJ Allen runs for 4 yards. Second and 6. AJ Allen for 8 more yards. First and 10. AJ Allen again for 3 yards. Second and 7. AJ Allen for 6 yards. Third and 1. Mark Fletcher, welcome back. He comes back in, and then he gets himself 4 yards. First and 10. Pass just, I don't even know what happened there. Really, I mean, to the other side of the field, Van Dijk gets picked off. He gets picked off by Westfall, and no return there. I mean, just, are you joking with that pass? I mean, really with the interception. Just, you can't do it. All right, Virginia's turn. Paris Jones 1 yard, second and 9. Paris Jones for 9 yards, first down for Hollins, 9 yards. Second and 1, Hollins for 2 yards. First and 10, 1 yard. Second and 9, Muskett, pass complete to J.R. Wilson for 6 yards. Third and 3, Muskett's pass complete to Malik Washington for 5 yards. That's good enough for the first down. Muskett gets sacked by Jaden Wayne and Ruben Bain. That's a loss of 1. Muskett scrambles for 1 yard. Ultimately didn't get anything. And third and 10, incomplete. So after all that, was it 10 plays? Yeah, it was 10 plays. They end up punting the football. That would be the end of the first quarter. So, okay. Miami went 3 and out. Fletcher, all 3 times, didn't get anything. And then there was worse. Third and 2. He fumbled the football but recovered it himself. So that's just a disaster there. And Miami went 3 and out. Virginia Cavaliers, they went 3 and out after our 3 and out. Muskett's pass complete to Washington for 5 yards. Second and 5, Pace for 4 yards. 3rd and 1, pace for a loss of 2, and good defense there. So we forced him a 3 and out. And in Miami, what was our response? A 3 and out. Van Dyke complete the 3 for Jacoby George for 3 yards. Jay Allen for 5 yards. 3rd and 2. It was a manageable third down. Incomplete. And at that point, the fans were getting frustrated, and as well as myself, I was getting frustrated. The plays are just not making sense. You can hear the boos in Hard Rock Stadium. It was a mess. It was a mess with those play calls. Then it gets worse. Literally after that, the defense just completely blown its coverage. 1st and 10, Muscat's pass complete to Malik Washington for 64 yards. There was even, like, you had him for a tackle, and you didn't bring him down, and then Malik Washington freaking made us pay with that 64-yard pass, and that happened. Muscat's after that, incomplete pass. 2nd and 10, complete to Malik Washington for 6 yards. 3rd and 4, incomplete. Unfortunately, they only had to settle for a field goal, and that's so. Just like that, they're still up by 10. So okay, now the Miami Hurricanes' turn to get us something. As Van Dyke pass complete to Xavier Evans for 25 yards. Okay, good stuff. Henry Parrish comes back. Welcome back, Parrish. He gets us 3 yards. 2nd and 7, penalty false start, so 2nd and 12. Van Dyke complete to Brashard Smith for 9 yards. 3rd and 3, pass complete to Restrepo for 4 yards. That's good for the first, thank God. Brashard Smith for 1 yard. 2nd and 9, no gain for Jay Allen. And 3rd and 9, complete to Fletcher for 6 yards. We didn't even get to the first down at all. However, Borregales, 47 yards, gets one in for us, and we're on the scoreboard. So after that, Virginia's turn. Mike Hollins for 3 yards. 2nd and 7, pass complete to Jaden Gibson for 5 yards. 3rd and 2, Mike Hollins for 4 yards. That gives him the first. 1st and 10, Muscat's pass complete to Malachi Fields for 7 yards. 2nd and 3, 1 yard rush for Hollins. Then Miami calls timeout. 3rd and 2, Muscat's pass complete for 4 yards. 1st and 10, Parrish Jones loss of 3 yards. Okay, good stuff there. 2nd and 13. After that, Virginia calls a timeout. The 2nd and 13, Muscat's was sacked by Brandon Dean. So good defense, pass rush there. And then 3rd and 15, Muscat's was sacked by Ruben Bain and Magua for 10 yards, and that's halftime. Okay, so good stuff there to end the first half. Okay, that's okay, but that drive, good defensive plays that would have forced them a way of not scoring ahead that they would have, but thankfully it did not go that route. Virginia gets the ball at the second half, and then they started with the 3 and out. Muscat's pass incomplete. 2nd and 2, Parrish for 2 yards. 3rd and 8, Muscat incomplete, and they punted. So all right, so 3 and out. Now Miami needs to get this. Did they? Van Dyke pass complete to Jay Allen for 6 yards. So okay, good stuff there. And then Jay Allen is followed by the 9-yard rush for him. That gives us a first down. 1st and 10, Tyler Van Dyke pass complete to Jacoby George for 9 yards. 2nd and 1, Van Dyke just incomplete. 3rd and 1, Jay Allen for 3 yards just to get us the first. Good stuff there. All right, Van Dyke pass complete to Cam McCormick for 11 yards. Great stuff there. 1st and 10. Jay Allen runs for 26 yards, completely jumping over. Remember, okay, a couple weeks ago, do you remember the time when Mostert jumped over the guy for Carolina, jumped over a dude? Same thing happened in this game. Jay Allen this time runs for 26 yards, jumping over the defender, and then stretches his arms in for the score. So finally, tie game, touchdown Hurricanes, and then it's Virginia's turn. What does Muscats do? He passes to right, and it was picked off by Cameron Kinchins for 29 yards, pick six for a touchdown. First play of that drive for Virginia, and it's a pick six. Miami now leads this one 17-10. Good stuff there. Really good stuff there. Setting an example for the defense after a captain defensive play by Kinchins. Then Virginia's trying to get something down after the pick six that they gave up. Musquette's pass complete to Malachi Fields for 10 yards. First and 10, pace for 7 yards. Second and 3, pace for 2 yards. Third and 1, pace for 2 yards. That gives them the first. First and 10, pass complete to Malik Washington for 10 yards, just barely, and then they got the first. First and 10, Musquette's pass complete to Malik Washington again for 9 yards. So they're not finding any answers against Malik Washington at all. He's clearly the best receiver, and the stat at the end of the game kind of proves it. Then after that, second and 1 for 4 yards is Kobe Pace. Then first and 10, Malik Washington again. This time it's 14 yards pass from Musquette. First and 10, Mike Hollins for 8-yard rush. Second and 2, Hollins loss of 1 yard. Okay, you're in an okay spot. Can they get it? No, Musquette ended up scrambling for 4 yards to get the first. First and goal. Hollins for loss of yard on the rush. Second and goal. Pass complete to Joshua Rawlings. We haven't heard his name in this recap. He only picks up a yard. And third and goal, fortunately, that was scary. Incomplete pass, and Virginia only settled for a field goal. So, good stuff there. Okay stuff there. I shouldn't say good stuff there. Anyway, Mark Fletcher, no gain there. Tyler Van Dyke, incomplete. And then the next play, deep pass, and then Van Dyke just gets picked off again. And then what's worse, they actually capitalize. Van Dyke is struggling to try to get his momentum back, and Musquette made him pay. Malachi Fields for 8 yards after that. Second and 2, Paris Jones for 19 yards. That gets him all the way to the 22-yard line. First and 10, Musquette complete to Malachi Fields. Second and 5, Paris Jones for 1 yard. Third and 4, Musquette pass complete to Paris Jones for 6 yards. First and goal, Hollins just rushed it in for a touchdown for 10 yards, and Virginia takes the lead again. This time it's now 2017, and it's just an absolute frustrating sequence that we had to go endure. It is truly pathetic. And it gets and it kind of gets worse. So we start off okay. Mark Fletcher for 7 yards on the first and 10. Second and 3, Fletcher again for 1 yard. That is the third quarter. We go to the fourth quarter. We have to do something right away. Van Dyke pass complete to Jacoby George for 7 yards. That's good for the first. First and 10, pass complete to Jacoby George for 5 yards. Second and 5, Fletcher for 3 yards. Third and 2, Van Dyke just completely mismanages the throw. And the fans, like myself, are absolutely frustrated with this game. It's just absolutely frustrating what's happening. Fortunately, the defense stepped up. They forced a 3 and out. Musquette incomplete. Second and 10, Hollins for 1 yard. And Musquette sacked by Branson Dean for 8 yards. And Sparks had to punt it away. So Van Dyke pass complete to Kobe Young for 19 yards. I mean, Kobe Young is still a rock star stud. First, that gives us a first down. Jacoby George caught the football for 4 yards. Second and 6, Van Dyke incomplete. And third and 6, Cam McCormick, 4 yards in that pass play, didn't get us closer. And they had Borgalis try a 50-yard field goal, and Borgalis kicks it through. From 50 yards, he buries it from that deep. The score is tied 20-20. Just fortunate there. Then Virginia has 12 plays in the response. Tony Musquette for 1 yard, scramble, second and 9, pass complete to Malik Washington for 12 yards. First and 10, Kobe Pace for 7 yards. Second and 3, Kobe Pace for no gain. Third and 3, no gain there. So what does Virginia do? They went for it at their own 45, and Musquette finds Malachi Fields just completely blown coverage. After the rush just cannot seem to get a sack after that. It was a manageable sack, but they just didn't do it. and that cost us 18 yards there. First and 10 after that was incomplete. Second and 10, pass complete. Actually, no, it's not even complete. It's even worse than that. Muscat ended up scrambling for 14 yards. He picked himself up for first down. Incomplete after that. Second and 10, no gain there. Third and 10, he scrambles for 8 yards. And the coaching for Virginia decided to kick a field goal to get back within 3, and they buried it 32 yards. It's Will Bittridge, 23-20 right now. So, God damn it. So the Hurricanes, what does Hurricanes do? We need this touchdown or at least a field goal to get back within. Tyler Van Dyke, pass complete to Henry Parrish for 12 yards. Okay, I see you, Parrish, for first down. Parrish ends up losing a yard on the rush. Tyler Van Dyke, pass complete to Mark Fletcher for 3 yards. 3rd and 8, pass complete to Kobe Young, just barely at the midfield for a first down. So, okay. Restrepo for 19 yards. Okay, we're getting closer to the end zone. Can we keep this momentum? Next play, incomplete. 2nd and 10, pass complete to Brashard Smith for 2 yards. And at 3rd and 8, a loss of yard from the pass to Brashard Smith. And we didn't even get close to that line, to the chains. I mean, come on, really. Borregales comes back out, trying to kick a field goal that long again, 48 yards this time, and Borregales kicks it through. Absolutely amazing kicker that we have for Andres Borregales, a younger brother of Jose Borregales. It's just awesome. All right, Parrish Jones rushed for 20 yards. Virginia, 1st and 10, Muscat pass complete to Malachi Fields for 4 yards. 2nd assist pass incomplete. 3rd and 6, Muscat is sacked by Ruben Bain. Miami calls a timeout with 35 seconds left. All right, so we call timeouts. They're going to punt the football, and then we're going to say we're going to march down the field with 27 seconds, right? Cristobal ends up taking a knee. What? You don't want to take a shot? You don't want to take a chance here this early? The fans in that stadium were booing this coaching decision. I mean, what are you doing? What? Why? Why can't we take a shot here? And they ended up forcing overtime, to have a better shot. I mean, come on. I mean, it's fine now, but imagine we didn't even pick up the win. So, Virginia starts off in overtime. Pass incomplete. 2nd and 10, pass complete to Mike Hollins. Third and 8, pass complete, and then they ended up getting bam, and they didn't even get the first down. And Bittridge kicks a field goal to make it 26-23. So Miami has to score here to have a shot. Or at the very least, tie the game up. So they got to do it. They got to do it somehow. So what do they have to do? They got to do something here. Because if not, then we have lost this game. 1st and 10, Mark Fletcher rushing for 11 yards. Okay, good start there. Then we go up there. Then we go to the 11-yard line. Rush for 5 yards is Fletcher there for a first down. And then the next play after that, let's see if I can get this because it's bugging out. Okay. Now I see what went wrong. Fletcher 11-yard rush. After that 5-yard rush to try to get in, keeps inbounds from the right side, and guess what? Touchdown Hurricanes. We win this game 29-26, and they took a little bit look at it, and Fletcher Jr. with the walk-off touchdown to put the game away. Hurricanes wins 2 games in a row after losing 2 games in a row, especially against ACC opponents. I'll take the W. Miami Hurricanes wins this game against the Cavaliers 26-29. Good stuff there. Winning 2 games in a row, especially wearing orange here at Hard Rock. And yeah, I'll take it. For Van Dyke, 20 for 30, 163 yards, with no touchdown pass into his resume. The 2 rushing touchdowns are from Jay Allen and Fletcher, and 1 touchdown was from the pick 6 from Cam Kitchens. So no quarterbacks today have a touchdown pass. All of them, except for 1, are rushing plays. Muscat, 24 for 38, 239 yards, and 1 interception, which was Cam Kitchens. For rushing, Parrish Jones with 9 carries, 58 yards. Hollins for 13 carries, 49 yards. Pace for 25 yards, 10 carries. For the Hurricanes, Jay Allen for 11 carries and 67 yards. Same thing with Fletcher with 11 carries, but with 47 yards. Both of them have a touchdown here. For the receiving, Malik Washington, 152 yards and 12 receptions. That's insane. But yet none of the receivers today have a touchdown pass. Restrepo, all of them are under 50 receiving. It's been mostly a rushing game for us. And somehow, someway, we still won this game. Now, there were 2 fumbles by the Hurricanes, but they all picked themselves back up. Tyler Harrell was the one that lost a football as well as Fletcher, but they both picked it back up. Miami's defense did okay. Cameron Robinson picks off there for 14 yards, and then Westfall with the other one. Cameron Kitchens has that pick six, like I said, and that's pretty much it there for the team stats. As the Heat game's about to come back on. In total yards, 276 for the Hurricanes in total yards. Virginia's total yards is better, like 101 yards better, 377 in total. So Virginia relatively played better, but the difference here is our defense was just a bit better from the pick six. That was the key difference here, and the kickers did pretty good. Virginia had 0 penalties today. 0 penalties today. Hurricanes only had 2 from, a rough in the passer and a false start. So referees were not like ferociously involved like that Dolphins game. I thought this game was pretty clean. For the most part. Sure, there was some couple missed calls, but nothing to really dictate like that Dolphins and Eagles game. Did you know that same referee, crew chief, he also refereed the ACC championship game in 2017. You know who was involved in that one? The Hurricanes. He was suspended for unethical officiating. Just thought I'd point that out. But anyway, there you go. Hurricanes just prevailed against the Virginia Cavaliers. Just a moment. So their next game, as this freaking thing froze, and the Heat game is back on, so I'm going to talk really quickly. Their next game is against NC State on ACC Network at 8:00 p.m. So look forward to that matchup. And as well as basketball is coming back, and that starts on Monday, November 6th. So I'm pretty excited to try to talk Hurricanes basketball. I'll try my best. If I can do a full season for this occasion, then yeah, I'll definitely do it again in the future. But this is just a tryout. If you like it, then yeah, I'll keep doing it. If not, then it's totally fine. I'll just stop right there. But anyway, guys, there you go. That's going to do it for this video. If you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for content, because Miami TVG has your back. And when he does, he'll be right there with you for your entertainment you deserve. This is Miami TVG. Go Canes. And I'll see you guys a little bit later on with the Florida Panthers recap. Good night, everybody.